Guys, thanks to John and ARAN for inviting my lovely horse rescue to speak here today. John's become a great friend to us and is an amazing support through the good and bad times. But we do always manage to have a good laugh along the way, so thank you, John. My lovely horse rescue was founded just over 3 years ago by some friends who were and still are volunteers with Dogs Aid Animal Rescue here in Dublin, and a load of them are here today. We all have full-time jobs and one big thing in common, our love of animals. We saw the neglected and abandoned horses in Dublin and the surrounding areas. There really wasn't much help for them, which made us feel even more helpless, so we decided to do something about it, and so my lovely horse rescue was born. There are horses, foals and donkeys being given to young children for 20 euros or less, or sometimes free. There are 3-month-old foals being ridden into the ground and being dumped like broken quad bikes. We need to educate these children and teach them the meaning of empathy. These children don't understand that these are living creatures with feelings and personalities. Through engaging and working with some of these kids, we've identified that there is a serious lack of education, especially to the needs of animals. In our 3 years, we have rescued so many from some terrible situations. So I'm just going to give you a little thing on 3 of our horses. Una was from a suburban area in Dublin. Una was found in an awful state with her hoof caught in a metal fence. It was a Saturday and there was no one to help. No owner would claim her. After hours we finally got her free and into the horse box. She needed surgery on her hoof, and altogether her treatment cost us 2,000 euros. But Una made a full recovery and flourished into this amazing and affectionate creature, and her life is worth every single penny. Then Betty, she spent 3 months in a sling, unable to stand by herself. She was so emaciated and eaten inside by worms. Volunteers took time off work, stayed up all through the night and watched and cared for Betty, so she was never alone. That's dedication. We owe that type of dedication to all the animals. Betty has since been homed to a loving family. Or Lily, who was dumped in a field starving and riddled with worms. We knew who her owner was. It was a local kid who bought her off another kid, didn't care about her, didn't care she was sick. We did all we could, loved and cared for her till her last seconds. We had to put her to sleep. Lily simply suffered because of pure neglect. There's no enforced legislation, and these animals are dying and suffering every day, and we need everyone's help. And this isn't just happening in the countryside and in fields, this is happening in suburban areas, and that's where we cover, where horses are kept in appalling conditions, are hardly ever chipped or passported, which is supposedly the law. Left with no food or water, tied to poles and trees. We need the government to enforce the existing legislation, we need all the rescues to work together, and we need every single person here today to reach out to your local rescues and help, and take this up with your local TDs. If you would like to be part of my lovely horse rescue, hope you do, a bit of land would be good, please get in touch with us. We're always looking for fosterers and volunteers. We've just secured a lovely farm near Anfield, and hopefully we'll have an education centre for children and young adults from suburban areas very soon. And you're all so welcome to come down any time you want. Not together though, don't think we could keep you all together. All our rescue horses at the farm are being treated, cared for and trained and loved. There are so many more horses like Una, Betty and Lily who desperately need our help. Until legislation is enforced, we are the voice of the neglected horses, ponies, donkeys, dogs, cats and all the animals in Ireland. Thank you for my lovely horse rescue.
Well, Martina, well done. Thanks so much. Again, I don't have